Read the disclaimer! Burst Spriggan is pretty tough, but what if we tried to make it into the ultimate combination? Hello everyone, and for this video we have Burst Spriggan. Now the stock combination of Burst Spriggan sucks, but the video will also try to make Spriggan into a competitive beast. This video is brought to you by Beyblade Premier. Did you know that if you make an order before 1 PM EST, they ship your order the same day? Make sure to check out Beyblade Premier and use code WAS for 10% off your first order. You also sell parts and host awesome and amazing events. So with that being said, how exactly do we help improve the Spriggan? The obvious is to remove the performance tip of Fusion Dash. We will also be changing Spread Dash. While I don't feel this is that bad of a disc, I feel that the other options we'll be using is a lot more stronger in this case for Spriggan. And simply removing 8 because it's far too light. For our armor replacement, we will be going with 0, as 0 matches the shape well enough on Burst to make it, I would say, a good weight distribution. Next up will be the illegal disc. I feel this disc is just solid to use for attack and stamina, and for what we'll be using, I prefer this over in this very specific case, though over is not that bad of a substitute if you want to use it. For our first performance tip, we have Bearing Drift for one of our options that we're going to be using in this video, which needs to be heavily balance tuned. We have Quattro Dash. We have Quick Dash. And even High Extend Plus Dash. To start us off, we'll be doing Burst Spriggan Illegal Quick Dash. The reason why we're doing attack combination is that the Burst Blade to me is like a jack of all trades. It's good for stamina and also for attack. We're going to be throwing this up against Wind Kerbeus 9. Illegal Bearing Dash, and Vanish Helios Overbearing Dash with 9. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! No, I mean... So mind you, it's not that perfect, you know. It can, here and there, give some decent smacks, I would say, to be able to actually KO, but, you know, I guess our score for this one will probably be closer to 1-1 or something, right? Yeah, okay, our score will be 1-1 for right now. And now 2-1. Next up, Vanish Helios. So even here for an example for up, I can still struggle a bit. So in this case, this will probably be Vanish Helios, but yeah, here it just equalizes a lot and loses, obviously. 2-1. Now I have the same combination but in left rotation. For the record, it got KO'd. Yeah, here it games the game. You wanna know, I just lost really bad and got OS. Also did not pick BDR for those wondering for this session because if I did BDR, it'd be way easier to KO. So now we get to the Stamina session with Bearing Drift. Now for this, we're gonna try it out first against Wind with BR Dash. So here's the very interesting thing with BDR. It is so inconsistent. It is probably the most, it's probably like, I call it like the best driver that's like the most inconsistent. Because basically what you have to do is you have to assemble it properly, you know, make sure that the combo is balanced enough. And if you do that, you'll do fine. But if you don't like, you know, if you don't try to make sure you kind of tuned it and balanced it out, what happens is you'll die. In the case of here, an opposite, sometimes it'll just fall down and die. Sometimes same spin is also kind of similar, but usually in a matchup like this, it will kind of lean towards BDR because it's supposed to be kind of just going on top. So this will be a killer for combos like this. It will be a killer. We can try it again, just to demonstrate the point. Yeah, so in the case of here, opposite spin equalization, this could go either way. It depends if burst decides to fall down and tilt and die. If it falls underneath. If it falls underneath, then it just ruined my entire... No, okay, see, there you go. See what I mean? Kills it. Now in here, we're more or less demonstrating the same point. However, it is fun just to see the difference. Because then after we gotta get the high extend plus dash, and that's basically the same thing that we're doing here. So let's not pretend like high extend plus dash wasn't also gonna be another stamina session. I'm not too crazy on high extend plus dash. However, I can see reasons for why people could want to use it. And yeah, basically in here, you're gonna see the exact same thing happen. You're gonna see Vanish get the clapped right now, you know. It's gonna get slapped so bad. Vanish loses terribly here. Or I lose terribly here. Let's see if it proves my point on inconsistency if it falls down and dies. Yeah, you see, it falls down and dies. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is what we like to call the inconsistency of Burst Spriggan. Now to me, Burst, while it can be very effective, I would say in... decently effective for attack, when it comes to stamina, whether it is same spin or opposite spin, you get here. You get to this point right now where if it decides to just die, it just plops underneath. If it decides it wants to live, maybe it lives. This is more or less similar to even if you were to use high mode on Burst Spriggan in this match and this was also in low mode. It's just the consistency of the bay. Maybe slightly better chance high mode because it's on top of it, but you can see here, it lost. Now we're gonna try same spin. Yeah, here I don't know what happens. I think it might lose. I'm not too sure what happens here. Okay, this is probably Burst Spriggan. Probably. Because usually it goes to BDR in this matchup, but doesn't mean all the time. Usually it can just be BR dash, and BR dash just does like the funny and it says, "Haha, not today, fool!" Like that. Oh, what the f... Alright. Well, now I got Vanish Helios. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Maybe that... Bro, I don't know. Maybe it's just a cracked BDR, dude. Maybe it's just a cracked BDR. I can't account for that. I mean, yeah, probably maybe launch order, but like, it was, I don't know. Because it was losing. If it loses here, then I think it was just really luck of the roll. Oh wait, it also did it here. Oh no, it just really wins in this type of matchup. Okay, well, I mean, hey, this is basic stamina. I mean, now we gotta do BDR. I guess we'll try the op. Which, mind you, I'm not really looking forward to this, because it's probably the least fun matchup you're ever gonna get into. The least. So, you know, wind curb, we're gonna see, we're gonna see. This is also the part in the video where I address the fact I'm using Kerbeus and not, let's say, Hyperion or even Spriggan. Listen, I just like it, alright? I just like curb on the thing. Sometimes, you know, sometimes for specific setups, you know, maybe curb is not too bad. You know, I kind of like it on this setup specifically. On BDR, I would probably use maybe more Hyperion or the Spriggan thing, but I'm okay with curb here. Oh, it actually did it. Yeah, so in this part here, just enjoy BDR just kind of dying, I guess. I actually don't think I win here. It's very tough to... It's easy to beat Roar, but it's very tough to beat Vanish. And it's also easy to beat Astro. Or maybe the easy is not the best. It's most likely. Yeah, here I'm pretty sure I get collapsed, dude. I'm dead! I'm dead! Yeah, so this part here, just enjoy them equalizing with BDR opposite spin. It kind of, the creature just falls down and dies again. Oh, what? You gotta honestly love this blade. 1 second, it'll be winning a match. The other second, it'll be dying in a match. If you can guess here, it just died in a match, by the way. Alright, now let's try high extend plus dash, alright? Maybe this thing just, I don't know, dude, maybe if we steal from Achilles, we can win. I don't think this driver can work, because the issue with Spriggan is that Spriggan falls down a lot. So when you have a really tall driver like high extend plus dash, unless it's maybe opposite spin, you're probably gonna die pretty bad, because if it's even opposite, it's not really that much of a guarantee. But say, I don't know, same spin, dude. Same spin, it's a little bit of a risk. It's a little risky, a little risky. It really depends how it does right now, but I don't think it beats BDR. It does not. Yeah, so if you can guess for equalization here with high extend plus dash, basically what happens is it just kind of like tips over. I just prefer BDR, to be honest, over this. We're at now quattro dash. All right, this is our last one, okay? After that, we gotta rank it. We're gonna go up against wind BR dash, all right? Now, the secret to using quattro dash is that there is no secret. It's just, you really only use it for the stamina mode. More specifically, it's the defense mode, but, you know, it also has the stamina use. Really just same spin. It's actually the sad truth about Quattro Dash, because the skirt basically just skips on the ridge, and you kind of self-KO a lot, so that's why you only really use the stamina modes. Alright, this is where I lose all my sanity. I'm using Unite mode. This is probably pointless. Can I get 1 KO? I was hoping it would have done a sick KO at the end. I was hoping for that. I was hoping that, like, it would be like whoosh, and it would have hit it. It would have hit it. It would have KO'd. We would all be smiling. We'd be like, you wanna know what? I knew it was Quattro Dash at the end. I knew. No way. Yo, inconsistency with BDR. Inconsistency with BDR. Let's go! Listen, I'm pretty much aware that if I did this round again, I would lose really bad. But, yeah, either way, subscribe to the channel if you're at the end. Now, in terms of the armor, please pick 0. In terms of discs, either over or illegal, or if there's another disc that works, you can let me know. There also, for drivers, don't use BR Dash because it destabilizes way too much with BR Dash, even though it works on other stuff. It does not really work too well here. Quick Dash can work pretty well, and BDR works pretty well. I don't like the other drivers like High Extend Plus Dash or Quattro Dash for that matter. But High Extend you can make a case for. Otherwise, that's kind of it for this video.